It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Block at the man in motion. Off play action, Tannehill. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Scott Miller deep for Atlanta. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll run it here. And he's got room down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Check, pink. Set.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Back to throw, Ritter. It's to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so you'll get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush, because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different, because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field, and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Let's go.
So time to start going. Well, 3rd and long. Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Drill green.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And now they'll shift things around.
Blaster, 6.
3rd and long now. Ritter. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
52 Blaster. Green Jack. Go pink. Cut.
Ritter. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Isaiah McKenzie, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Come on, set. Shot, 17. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Block, block. Trick left.
Now Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down, Las Vegas.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Second and 10.
Here you go, Tiger. Hurry.
Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 36 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point right down the middle, and it makes the score 21-10. On as the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready, set.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ritter going to change it up.
Black.
2nd and 13. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Returnable for Lockett. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. There he goes, left side. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. Caught on the right side by Adams. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Black shot.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's out wide here for Robinson. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Ready
And
up.
now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Light blue. Set.
Ritter from the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Raiders Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Lockett, the man in motion.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Lockett, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Tannehill going to throw for it. That's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Hey, red. Ready?
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets into the 30-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
5, 97. Hut.
On third down, Robinson.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
From understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's third down.
3rd and 4. Back to throw, Tannehill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Play action. It's Tannehill. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Second and 10 now from the 27. Tannehill now to throw. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Off play action, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And he is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams from 19 yards away. And the Raiders put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
Striker,
and 7.
3-3. Yellow, go.
In motion is McKenzie.
Set, hut.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First catch here for London, and also a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
What did you need?
A 7-yard pickup.
Hey, hey.
In motion is McKenzie.
At the Raiders' 48-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Yellow, zoom. Ready, ready.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Shot, 17. Blue, go.
In motion is McKenzie.
Set.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
52. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Back to throw, Ritter. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Let's go.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Edo blue. Zoom black.
Working from the gun, Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's another Falcons.
Now they'll change things up.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
50 Fury. Black Ultra. Set.
Ritter on 1st and 10. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Wide open receiver, complete. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here we go, first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Blue striker. Set.
Ritter looks to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Touchdown! Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Clay Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing, Tannehill. That's caught by Myers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Tannehill to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Here's Tannehill. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So they'll accept that penalty, and that will, of course, move the football up the field. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Tannehill. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tannehill. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. About set to begin their next.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere to away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, huge win.
To the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised.